verse 33, and Jesus says, either make the tree good and its fruit good, or make the tree bad and its fruit bad, for the tree is known by its fruit. You brood of vipers, of course he's talking again, the Pharisees, how can you speak good when you are evil? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. That's a really important point. For the good person out of his good treasure brings forth good, and the evil person out of his evil treasure brings forth evil. I tell you, on the day of judgment, people will give an account for every careless word they speak. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. It's really interesting there, where often, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in a lot of times in Jewish thought it is, in the traditional sense, that sin is sometimes looked at, it's the behavior that is, at least from the Old Testament understanding, it's not the feelings or the emotions or what's in the heart, but it's the actions, right? And what Jesus is saying here, he's going deeper than that, deeper than the traditional Jewish thought. He's saying, no, it's not just actions, but what we're looking at as sin, it begins in the heart. Because, you can try to fake it, you can try to do good on the surface, but eventually your motives are going to be revealed. And so what comes, all the evil actions, they have to begin somewhere, and he says they begin in where? The heart. It's out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. It's out of the either the goodness or the evil heart that are going to come good or evil actions. And so Jesus, this is why he talks about committing adultery. It's like, hey, even if you think lustfully in your heart, you committed adultery. What is he saying there? He's just saying, hey, the control tower of your life is really in your mind, your brain, your heart. It's the decisions that you make, are everything's going to start there. And so that's important that we're in the Word, that we're constantly in God's Word, that we're in prayer, and that we're seeking to be guided by Him in our lives, because it's only through Him and through the worship of the Lord that we are going to be guided in a right way, that he's going to transform us from the inside. And so our actions, when we let him change us on the inside, then our thoughts are going to change as well. But really, again, it's saying that if you're a righteous person, if you consider yourself a righteous person, you do need to control your thoughts. It's not just, oh, let me check off and say, oh, I did this good deed, I did that good deed. That's not what it's all about. The good deeds will come naturally. They will flow. But remember, fruit doesn't have to struggle. No, a fruit tree doesn't have to struggle to bear fruit. It bears fruit by nature of what it is. You as a Christian shouldn't have to struggle to do good things or to think about, what good things can I do today, as if you're trying to cover up who you really are. If you're the Lord's and you are His child, you're going to want to naturally do what is glorifying to Him. And so that's kind of what Jesus is getting at. Hopefully this helps. And if you like these videos, go ahead and